Hi guys, my name is Kimberly Bohne. I'm 24 years old and I'm a paralegal from Cape Canaveral, Florida. As you can see, it's starting to rain out here and we're getting some pretty gusty winds. We're about to get hit by another band of Tropical Storm Isaac. So we're going to go ahead inside and I can tell you a little bit more about myself and show you my gear. Now that we're inside out of that nasty weather, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up fishing in the Bahamas at my family's resort where I go on the private dock and catch mangrove snapper, grouper, barracudas, and even sharks. Back at home stateside, I would fish the intercoastals for redfish and trout, and then I would also go offshore fishing. My favorite kind of fishing is definitely offshore. I've gone so far as to even start my own fishing team where we fish tournaments all up and down the east and west coast of Florida. On my first fishing tournament ever, I managed to land a 26-pound kingfish which put me in first place for ladies. My first mate Sheila here is going to help me show you guys what kind of gear I use. I've got my Stratic 4000, which I use for pitching live baits to triple tail, little dolphins, and I also use it inshore for catching trout and redfish. I won this TLD 50 at a tuna tournament, and we use it for trolling for wahoo. My Bait Runner 8000 I use for pitching live baits and jigs to cobia offshore. My TLD 25 I use for trolling for pelagic fish, and my Torium 20 I use for kingfishing. One thing I don't excel at is my accent, and I'm also going to have a challenging time with fly fishing. Ooh, but I'll adapt to whatever I can. One of my best qualities is that I have the ability to adapt to anything. When we first started fishing in the Bahamas, those mangrove snapper would not eat anything. We threw silver sides at them, squid, pilchards, they wouldn't even look at it. So we gave up, went back up to the house, and decided to start eating lunch. We were eating hot dogs when I figured, hey, what the heck? We might as well take a piece of hot dog, put it on the hook, and see if they'll eat. It's like chum anyways, right? We went back down to the dock, and I tossed them out there. Sure enough, they came out of the mangroves and hit it. Another thing about me is that I danced for 16 years of my life. I took anything from hip-hop to tap to ballet, and this has given me the competitiveness, drive, and discipline to commit to whatever I set out to do. I want to be on top hooker because I'm an adrenaline junkie. Any sort of challenge or anything that gets my blood flowing is such an excitement to me. I want to get the chance to prove who I really am and show everyone around here that girls can fish too. I'm not one of those girls that'll just sit there, lay in the sun, go reel it, pass it off, be like, I'm bored. Can you take the fish off the hook for me? I'll take it off, I'll gas the fish, I'll catch the bait, I'll do anything you want. Animal Planet, I'm ready to be your first top hooker, so let's do this!